What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to go ahead and say we are at Silverstone today. We are in the Mercedes AMG, and we are going to go ahead and give it our best. We did get pole on our practice and our qualies, so we're going to start from the front. We got Mr. Van der Linde behind us, and he's going to go ahead and do his best to try to go ahead and overtake us, but we're actually moving pretty good through the course. He's going to go ahead and stay on us for a little bit, try to get alongside, but we're just going to go ahead and do some defense, block a little bit, and just let him kind of cruise back. We do have an hour-and-a-half race. I definitely want to go ahead and get through this, so I did get it sped up for you guys at 2 times the speed to get through this entire thing as quick as possible. There were some funny things that did happen in the race as far as some issues, but we will definitely go ahead and get into that. We're continuing around the first lap of Silverstone at this time, and we are still in front, starting to go ahead and pull away, as you can see, from the rest of the pack and making our way through the turns. Again, this is my first race through this track, and I wanted to go ahead and do the best that I can, finish the first lap, and we are sitting on the fastest lap of the track so far. Alright guys, welcome back. We did go ahead and just complete our second lap of the race, and we are still sitting on pole. I did go ahead and overshoot that corner there, but we've still got everybody behind me at this point. Tires are starting to heat up, everything's starting to go good. We're getting into our groove. We still got the fastest time on the track, which is awesome, but I think the numbers are starting to kind of do some funny things, but we'll keep an eye on it just to go ahead and make sure. But yeah, everything is looking good as everything should for right now. Just coming around the corners, working our way through Silverstone. This is a really awesome track, and it is definitely something that I do go ahead and enjoy racing at, and I definitely want to go ahead and continue to race at this track. As you can see, we're going ahead and pulling away from the pack a little bit here and kind of stretching our legs, getting into the groove of things, and just kind of sitting back and enjoying. We got a long haul, so we're just going to go ahead and, you know, kind of do what we need to do. Seems like Mr. Van der Linde is about 2.5 seconds behind us at this point, and we're just kind of cruising, kind of picking it up a little bit on our guys that are in the back of the pack as far as the end, and just kind of chipping away at the time. Nothing too fancy at this point, just kind of settling in, getting ready for a good long race. Alright, just coming out of the corner here, we've kind of went in and we're hitting the pause button just to kind of adjust some settings and things like that for the video. Just clicking back in, and I was not fully set, so of course we go ahead and send it off track and make a goof there. But we quickly recover, and we're continuing down with our laps here in the lead against Mr. Van der Linde, but it looks like he's catching up. He's about 1.2 seconds behind us at this point, but we are trying our best to go ahead and keep a lead out on him at this time. So as you see here, we are starting to go ahead and get into our groove. Our fastest lap time is still holding. The previous lap we ended up going about 2:11, but our overall time I think is a 2:08. So we did go ahead and slow down and lose a little bit of time on the previous lap, but we are going ahead and kind of getting into our groove, getting everything kind of set up, and just kind of sitting back for the long haul here. We are like about a half a second off usually on every single lap because I'm just pushing maybe a little too hard, but it looks like we're kind of getting a little bit behind our pace on the fastest lap. Right now we're about 0.2 to 0.1 seconds off, but of course we went ahead and messed up on a corner, so that time is quickly falling back down. Alright, just completed another lap here, and as you can see, we're starting to go ahead and stretch our lead out of Mr. Van der Linde. He is about 3.5, almost 4 seconds back on us right now. We are kind of making up a little bit of speed going through the corners and everything at this time, trying to go ahead and cut down and get a little bit faster. The car is getting lighter, fuel is being used, and it looks like we're about 4 seconds ahead of Mr. Van der Linde at this time. So we are starting to go ahead and create a little bit of a gap on him at this point in the race, and we're just going to continue to settle in and do what we do. Alright, and we've got another lap down, and like I said, we're starting to go ahead and get all settled in. We're doing what we're supposed to. Still got the fastest lap on track, and like I said, I'm really enjoying racing on this track at this time. It is a very fun track, and the car is responding perfect. As far as the Mercedes, definitely is one of the more balanced vehicles in the game as far as power to weight ratio. It can go ahead and eat curbs like there's no tomorrow because it is a heavier vehicle. So some of these little curbs and stuff like that will, on most other cars, go ahead and throw them out because for whatever reason the coding in the game has made these things like ice slicks. So with the heavier weight of the car, it definitely keeps it planted versus going and getting into, let's say, like a McLaren or Ferrari or something like that, to where you barely touch those curbs and you're gonna fly off the track. Switching view to just kind of change everything up here a little bit, break up the monotony of just looking at the bonnet, so that way you guys can go ahead and take a look at the inside of the car and some of the information we have on stream. Plus it goes ahead and gives you a shot at the hands and gives a little bit of the preview for the coloring for the gloves to go ahead and get them matched with the car. Definitely enjoying the race. We are a little bit slower this lap. I guess I went ahead and overshot a corner, so I'm trying to push it, and of course again I just end up not doing well on this section of the track because I'm trying to push it and make up that time delta, but all I'm doing is pushing myself further back against everything. And Mr. Van der Linde is catching up to us. Went from a 4-second gap to a 2.5 to 2.6, so he is starting to make up some ground on us, and we just need to go ahead and do our best to try to extend our lead. He is the only car that we are really worried about in this race, because between me and him, as far as the opponents on the list, he is definitely the fastest car on track when it comes with the AI. The next guy you can see is about 12 to 13 seconds behind him. So Mr. Van der Linde is definitely my number one rival here in this race at this time. Definitely want to go ahead and keep pushing and doing as good as we can for this section of the race. Last lap we did go ahead and get a little bit slower, but we're still holding the fastest lap on track, which is awesome. Alright, as you can see here, we are overextending on that corner, pushing a little too hard, and there goes Mr. Van der Linde right in front of us. So now we're going to go ahead and try to place and catch him as we go, and try to make up that time. And we're chasing him down. We're trying to keep up with him as much as we can through this and try to go ahead and get past him. But him and that Audi, man, they've got it together. Like I said, between everybody else on the track, they are one of the fastest cars. We end up getting side by side. We get in front of them here on the track, and we just start going ahead and trying to defend as much as possible. But again, this guy is definitely going to go ahead and try his best to go ahead and keep up with me and or get past me. Start to make a little bit of time pulling away from everybody and things like that. And then there's something that is, of course, we end up getting off the track here because I'm pushing too hard because I'm trying to keep him behind me. But coming around the corner, and he is still pretty much right on my bumper. He is 0.1 to 0.2 off of my rear end of the car, so he is definitely pushing it. I cannot at this point go ahead and have any more mess ups, or I'm going to lose the lead. So we're going to go ahead and try to clean it up here a little bit and keep going, but his car is just starting to pick up steam, and I'm getting, I guess you can say, a little bit nervous. And then for whatever reason, I'm just kind of checking to see if I can make some adjustments, because this guy is like seriously flying up my rear end, and I'm trying to go ahead and figure out what is going on, if I can do like a wing change or something like that, but apparently not. So made another lap. We're going, everything is looking good. We're still in the lead. Van der Linde is like literally on my rear end at this point, so I cannot afford another mess up or anything like that at this time. So showing he is 0.1 to 0.2 behind me. He is getting that toe definitely around the track from us. And then you've got third place, which is about 8 seconds behind him. So they're definitely trying to go ahead and push and get caught up and everything like that for this race. So it is definitely a tight race, not in part by me pushing the car too much, getting too aggressive, and just basically losing my cool demeanor to be able to go ahead and do it. Pushing a little too hard on that previous corner, as you can see, and we are rolling out of it not as good. We are starting to go ahead and pull away a little bit from the pack, starting to make up some time, which is good. We did a 2:13 before, now we're at a 2:10. We're still holding the fastest track, or fastest lap on the track, but definitely starting to get pushing and a little too aggressive, and starting to make some minor mistakes that are starting to add up for Mr. Van der Linde, and him basically catching back up. We are a second ahead of him at this time. We're trying to go ahead and just push as good as we can for the race, but again, we're doing what we can. It's nothing I could be going ahead and getting a little bit better, tightening up these corners, braking a little bit earlier and stuff like that. But again, first time on the track, trying to go ahead and do the best that I can go ahead and do at this time for the race. So definitely trying to go ahead and keep everything going as good as I can and as smooth as possible for this race and everything like that. Corner, and we're doing what we're supposed to and all that, but I end up overextending on this corner and basically cutting through the track. I think the game pretty much started freaking out at this point because I just started losing positions out of nowhere. You see me drop to second, I'm into third, down to fifth, and 7th, 8th, 10th, 11th, 12, 13, like it's just gonna keep falling. And I don't know if it was like the game, like now I'm essentially in last place. I don't know if it was a rule that I messed up or whatever. Maybe you guys can go ahead and let me know in the comments below, but I have never seen something like that happen. I even tried to go ahead and slow down just a little bit to go ahead and, like, I guess make it even somewhat. But it seems like Van der Linde is just on a wicked like rise. Like this guy is just gonna start flying. He's like 4 seconds behind me, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, and then as we start getting through it, and I'm not letting up off the gas or anything, I'm driving as good as I can get. He is still at 4 seconds. He's like 3.7. Did go off the track a little bit there, and here he comes. It's like a rubber band system. This guy comes out of nowhere, and I'm trying to sit here and figure out why I just went down to 23rd position. I don't know, maybe I was having a connection issue or something like that with the game, but yeah, still doing a faster lap, but it's still showing me at 23rd, and nobody has passed me as of yet. But Van der Linde is going ahead and doing the best that he can. He is flying through it. I went off the track here. Of course, he's going to come up. I'm going to get the blue flag, and it's going to be like, hey, you're driving too slow. You need to get out of the way. There's a faster car behind you. I was trying to figure it out because I'm like, okay, I'm getting ready to pit. We're getting ready to go ahead and get into the pit box. Why am I at 23rd position? And I have no explanation for it. I mean, I have no idea what happened. So I let Van der Linde by, and as you can see, he just flies right by me like I'm standing still. I overshoot the corner. Here comes another vehicle. Now I think that is Gamble, if I'm not mistaken. He's on me. I've got the blue flag. I'm trying to go ahead and push so I can get caught up to Mr. Van der Linde and try to get this back. But this guy is just pulling away on me again. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in this game. Like I said, if you guys have ever run into this, please definitely go ahead and let me know. Alright, and unfortunately at this time we had a weather issue at the house. The stream ended up ending, so I lost all of the remainder of the footage. But basically, yes, that's what happened. Was the computer system just decided to go ahead and say, yeah, we're done with the race. You like glitched out of the matrix in the universe. I don't know what happened, but I do want to go ahead and say thanks to everybody that has stopped by, like, followed, subscribed, and done all that other good stuff. And if you like the content and you want to go ahead and continue to support the channel, click the links below. We've got merch, we've got Patreon, we got Discord, I got Moza, all that stuff down there. There are 2 links. You got the merch store and you've got the link tree. Definitely go ahead and click those things to support the channel. I love every single one of y'all. very much. Thank you for all the support and love that you guys have done for the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.